Stop building basic automations. It's time to build agents. Bitflows just brought native AI agents into WordPress. This isn't just moving data from A to B. It's giving your website a brain. In this video, I'll show you how to build a system that analyzes a form submission, remembers a customer's names, checks for the WooCommerce orders, and then decides exactly what to do next. All no code, all drag and drop, and all native to your WordPress admin. So let's get started right now. This is Bitflows, and you can go ahead and sign up right now and start integrating with your WordPress website and WooCommerce site. So what I've done is I already installed Bitflows into my site, and I've already activated Bitflows. So what I'm gonna do now is show you how powerful the AI agent here in Bitflows is so you can take full advantage of this system. So aside from the integration, just like Zapier, Make, Pabbly Connect, etc., you now have the ability for AI agents, which is super interesting and cool to have this inside native in WordPress. So let's go ahead and create a brand new flow. Let's name our flow, and I'm just gonna say test flow for this purpose, and I'm gonna start from a blank canvas. So the first thing we need is a trigger. So the trigger is going to start this actual flow so the AI agent can kick in. So there's hundreds of apps that you can select to kick in the trigger, but in this case, I'm gonna use a form that I've built here on my WordPress website with BitForms. So let me go ahead and search here. BitForms, I'm gonna select the submission here, and I'm gonna use the WooContact form that I created. So let's go ahead and listen to the response. So it grabs details. So let me go ahead and fill this out once so it listens to those details. Here we go. It just listened to the details, response captured, and here we go. So we got the form ID, the entry ID, and the details from the form. So in this case, who is contacting? Alice Johnson with sample comment, with the test email, and the order details right here. So it's a simple form that I built for this purpose where it's going to ask for the name, email, order ID, and the message. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's close. And now we're going to add the AI agent. There's hundreds of apps available here, but in this case, we're going to jump into tools and we're going to add the AI agent. Now let's go ahead and just move it around here, and it automatically connects. Now we're going to get started with the customization of this AI agent. Now you can make a super simple AI agent, or you can make something really unique and complex with this option. It's the beauty about it. So it's not just like a simple integration. You can do a lot with this, okay? So first off, we need to add the prompt right here. So let's go ahead and define it. In this case, provide information about an order, then the system prompt. So how is it gonna grab all these details? So in this case, you are a smart agent that will provide relevant information for and from the details for Alice. In this case, about order number. Here we go. And it's this one right here. So now it knows what it's going to do. Max iterations, 10 is fine. Response format, text is going to be the response, which is totally fine. You have different options here. Text format is fine. And there's other options available here like JSON example, and schema in case you want to do something more advanced. Okay. I'm not going to do a test run because I don't have connected chat model, the memory, and the tool. And that's what's going to happen next. So now we're going to add the chat model. There's several available options to use here like DeepSeek, Grok, OpenAI, OpenRouter. In this case, I'm going to use OpenAI chat model here. Here we go. I'm going to connect to one of my connections. If you haven't connected previously, go ahead and do so right here. Okay. Once you've connected to your OpenAI, in this case with the API, you'll get a list of available models. In this case, let me go ahead and choose Nano, and I'm going to use 4.1 Nano for this purpose since it's a simple use case in this case. Okay. I also have the option to show advanced features to customize the AI model right here. Now let's go ahead and close. We now have the chat model connected here, and you can see how it's flowing, right? Then we have the memory option. In this case, I'm going to use simple memory. Here we go. The unique key memory is going to be grabbed from the details it's going to receive. So memory, we're going to need the name, the content, the email, and the order number. So we want those to be stored in memory in this case. Then the tool. What tools are we going to use for this purpose? So first off, since this is about WooCommerce, we're going to connect WooCommerce. So here we go. Let's go to select it. And we're going to use get order. In this case, get order single. Here we go. Let's add the description. Here we go. We want to get the order status, and the order ID will be this one right here, grabbed from the form. Okay. So here we go. Let's go ahead and close. Then we have the order ID that I need to add right here for this purpose. So it understands where to grab it. Now I can grab this from the form, or I can use the intelligence from the model defined here. So it will automatically understand where to grab the details from the data that it has to add it here. In this case, I'm going to use that option. Okay, let's go ahead and close. And we have the first available detail here for the tools. I also want to do more things with this. So let's go ahead and send out an email too. So I'm going to add the email integration right here for the action, send an email, and then I need to set up the description. So when is the agent going to send an email? For example, if the order is not found, or if the customer is angry and the sentiment is negative, then send me an email. So it's just an idea of how you can do this, right? So from the email, and in this case, I'm going to use all the AI right here, so it understands how to do this automatically if needed. So I'm giving AI the flexibility of understanding when and where to add the information in each one of these sections. So right now, as the flow is coming along, so we got when the form is submitted for a WooCommerce details, the AI agent is going to understand what to do based on the AI model that's going to use, the memory that it's storing, and grabbing details from WooCommerce and sending out the email. Now, just like I've added these two right here, I can add way more actions for different purposes. So if I want to add, for example, the contact to Asana, to HubSpot, to Brebo, to, there's infinite possibilities right here to use for the tools. So this is going to happen. Now, aside from this AI agent, I also want to do more. I want to add more actions afterwards. So for example, what if I want to add a note to that WooCommerce order that we are talking about? So again, let's use WooCommerce. Let's connect here, and I'm going to use add order node. So the order ID, again, I'm going to grab it from the ID right here. I'm going to add the order node from the information that I'm going to grab from the AI model. In this case, I don't have it yet because I haven't ran the model. So let's go ahead and run that right now so we get details. Let's go ahead and test the flow. Here we go. Use existing data. And here we go. We have now just executed. So let's go ahead and close this. Let's view the logs right here, making sure that everything is working fine. So there's a partial success. Something happened here. So let's go see the details. And here we go. So we got the form submission. Here's the details from the form submission. The AI agent kicked in. So here we go. You are a smart agent. It understands what it has to do. And here we go. The order number right now is currently pending. The total amount for this order is $595. It was created on March, blah, 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 blah. So you got all the details right here. You can see here how it's now integrating and getting super smart from the details. And then we have the WooCommerce integration, which we have to finish right now. So why? Because it's missing data. Okay, so now that we've executed this, we can now finish the order node right here. Okay, let's finish setting up our order. So we got the order ID and then the node. So the node will be from the response right here. So this is just an idea of how you can do this. Now this node has been added to this specific order. Now in this case, that won't be applicable. For example, I don't need to know the order number inside of the order number, so I don't need that node inside of there. But I mean, it's an idea of how you can use this and how you can continue the flow to do several things. And just like this, I mean, I can go ahead and continue and I can add more apps, more tools. For example, I got all the available apps here that I can connect to and continue this flow. For example, if I need to add this to Google Sheet as a backup for a list of order numbers or the list of contacts for this purpose, or adding contacts to Brebo, etc. And I also have all the power of the tools to use routers, conditions, delays, etc. And I would actually recommend using a condition right here. Why? Because maybe if the order number is not in the node, or if it wasn't added correctly, or if it's not 4 digits, etc., don't continue and use the AI agent. So using a condition would be a great option to use right here before we kick off the AI agent. And it's just like a safety feature. It doesn't mean that you have to use this, but it's just an idea of how you can make this more robust, more interesting, and it doesn't consume credits for the AI model if it doesn't meet the conditions to jump into the AI agent. So using conditions is a great option right here. But as you can see, using the AI agent model from Bitflows is super powerful and robust. You can grab right now Bitflows for a super low price, and I'll be leaving the link in the description so you can add your AI agents and make this super powerful. As you can see, for example, you can create AI support triage agents with a lot of information, and you can see here an example with WooCommerce, with Fluent Boards, with Telegram and Mail, and all those tools will be unified to make the AI agent super powerful. Lead qualification agents, auto reply with context, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Sign up right now for Bitflows and start building your AI agents. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.